Welcome in. Welcome to Bears After Dark. Let's get straight into it. I know it's not the outcome we all wanted. It didn't go anywhere close to how I thought it would have went personally. Started off really slow. Kind of was the whole message of the whole game. Couldn't get anything going at the start. Lines were hot right off the start. Couldn't get pressure. We'll just go over some key parts of the game that I think. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. I knew the Lions would come out as a revenge game. They want to get revenge on us. They're salted. They're not in the playoffs. It is what it is. There's a few positives that we can take away. Just on the playoff picture kind of perspective, the Commanders are going to win, which should secure us the second seed. So that means our first two playoff games, as long as we win in the wild card, the first two are going to be guaranteed at home, which is going to be really good. But it's not what you like it, not how you like it. Final score is Bears 16, Lions 19. The score really doesn't show how it was. Cardiac Bears tried to come back at the end, just a little too slow. Lions were just ready from the opening drive. Opening drive they did well, scored a field goal. Defense stepped up at the end. I think they scored another field goal, but we got bullied early. Out physical. David Montgomery was running all over us. Amon-Ra was just doing whatever he wanted. Third down, couldn't get a stop. Time of possession was terrible. There was like 19 minutes. We had the ball like once. They were doubling our plays. It was just bad. Felt like we were chasing them as soon as the game started. You just felt it on the opening drive. Just they came out, scored. We went 3 and out, had one good play. No, I don't think we went 3 and out. I think we got a first down, but we just kept running the ball over and over and over again. We had like one screen pass and an out route to Colston Loveland. By the way, we'll get into Colston Loveland later. Phenomenal. The momentum didn't change until the fourth quarter when that Jade Walker touchdown. That was really good by Caleb. Way to step it up. Never blinked twice. That's just how the team has been all year, though. We get down, they don't quit. I'll give them that, which could be good in the playoffs, but at the same time, we cannot start like that and win a playoff game against these good teams. The Lions are bullied with injuries. They're filled with it, and we still lost to them. So I don't think that we could pull this off. Maybe against the Packers, they're very injured too. But if we were to have the third seed and have to play the Rams, I think we get smoked. And I hate to say it, but this team just really isn't ready for the playoffs right now. We'll go into just performances that I think mattered over the game. Caleb started off pretty rough, just couldn't get in a rhythm. Play calling, I think, was pretty conservative with him. He settled in the game later. Something you can tell with Caleb that has been just very well is his cadence has just gotten so much better. There's the last few games, I think he's gotten someone off or to jump off sides, and we take advantage of it. He didn't get anyone this time, but at least we got that, and I think it was on a crucial third down, and he's good about just taking the shot, just throwing the ball up there, give him a chance. You never know. It reminds me of I know we've all seen it, the old Aaron Rodgers. He used to do that all the time. He would just and get us every single time. So he's done really well with that. That's a positive. But he finished out the game pretty strong. Everyone knows that I don't think there's 5 other quarterbacks you'd rather have in the fourth quarter than Caleb. I could say that without a doubt. Colston Loveland, like I said earlier, I think he had his absolute breakout game, which, no, I guess he's played better. I think in the Bengals game he played better. But he looked like he could not be guarded this whole game. He had 91 receiving yards, 10 receptions, and a touchdown. Touchdown was huge. Way to step up right there. He just played phenomenal. He did have, I think, 2 crucial drops, and they were at really big times to drop the ball. DJ Moore really wasn't seen the whole game. I think he had a screen, didn't really do much with it. There was that one where Caleb tried to throw it up, which caused him to throw the interception. I didn't see DJ make any effort on that ball, so I think Caleb shouldn't have thrown it yet because the safety was high, but at least help your quarterback out, DJ. Knock the ball down, do something, help him out. Caleb tried to take a chance on you. Shouldn't have thrown it again, but come on, help him out, DJ. To go back to the Jade Walker, I think he's extremely underrated. The coaches said that they didn't want to play him too early at a time when other teams might be to come in and snatch him off the wires. He has just played really well. I think that he has a long-term position on our team to be undrafted and then come out and play how he has. Phenomenal. You literally can't ask any more from an undrafted player than what he has done. Our rookies. I didn't know the first few weeks there was all the comparisons about Tyler Warren and Colston Loveland. Let's all talk about it. Who would you rather have right now? I would 100% of the time I would rather take Colson Loveland. He is our leading receiver from the bye week. He's just playing so well. I think just our overall rookies. You have 7th round Kalmanen guy. He played all right this week. DeAndre played a lot better. But you have him, you have Luther Burden. If he touches the ball, something's going to happen. Like every time, he's just explosive. I don't need to say anything about Colson Loveland. Incredible. Ozzy Trapillo, didn't really know about him early in this season. He's stepped up a lot. He's played well. He was unfortunately out today. And Theo Benedict did not play too well. Aiden Hutchinson was killing him. I think Caleb only had 1 sack, and that was from him. But it was like that. He was sacked. I mean, he didn't even put up any effort there. So Ozzy Trapillo has been great. And then Jade, undrafted, has been really well. There's a few people I wish we could see. Shamar Turner, he's been out. And then even Luke Newman hasn't played really well. The few games he's played, I think that we put him at fullback a lot, played pretty well. But we all need to give Ryan Pohl some credit on that because he really did hit well with this draft. And I think like most of them are going to be long-term home run hits. Now we have to get into negatives. Nashawn Wright, he's played really well with takeaways and turnovers, but he got cooked. Every 3rd down, I think they were just targeting him. He's really good just moving up and down. He's fast, he's lengthy, but moving laterally, he can't do it. CJ Gardner-Johnson, we'll have to check the status on him. He did go out late. Didn't look too good, but ended up getting up and walking off the field, so that's good. Hopefully he's ready for the playoffs. Nick McLeod was out today with the illness that's been going around, so I think Jalen Jones had to come in and play. That's like our 4th string nickel. Hopefully Kyler, I know there's been good words about him. Hopefully he comes back for the playoffs. Rome didn't play, but hopefully he'll be back for the playoffs. Offense was way too conservative early. I mean, it was run, screen pass, run, out route maybe, run. I mean, I get it, and I thought we would have ran on them because their defense really isn't supposed to be that good. But at the end, when we just started passing a lot more, things started working. I wish we would have made that adjustment any bit earlier, but it is what it is. It does suck. There's a lot of stuff we can take away, but hopefully we just watch film. We can improve a lot of it. The defense on 3rd down, flat out no defense. I think Amon-Ra had 99% of the catches on 3rd down, and he was just wide open every time. You knew if he even touched the ball, he was getting a 1st down. He just had a vengeance out, and I did have that as one of my main worries on my last video. If you didn't see that, I knew that he would want to come out and just go against Ben. That he's not in the playoffs, so this is his last game he can play this year. I knew he wanted to win and come out and show everyone that they're still a good team. The defense, guarding the middle of the field, also non-existent. I don't know if it's just secondary linebackers. I haven't watched the film or anything, so I don't quite know who that's on. But we have to step that up because teams are just going to attack us in the middle of the field on 3rd down every time. We just can't guard them. No pass rush. I mean, I think we did have 2 sacks. I think it was Billings and Montez Sweat, which as well. Montez should have played way better, though. I mean, Panay Sewell wasn't out. You're on a backup tackle all day. Montez, you got a sack. I think good job, but I don't even know if it was fully on you. I think Grady Jarrett was there, so if he wasn't there, I think Goff steps up. He had all day back there, just all day. And I said that. If he had time, he will pick you apart. That's the kind of quarterback he is. I mean, it's like Kirk Cousins, like any of them, just pocket passers. You have to get them off rhythm. And that is just, I mean, you see it in the Vikings game they played. They lost to the Vikings, but beat us. We can't. Hopefully next year, we need to make a big move. I'll say it. I mean, you got to look into Max Crosby, anyone we can get. Just someone that can get consistent pressure. So that's what I have for negatives. I think, why did Luther Burden touch the ball? I think his first catch was in the 3rd, like 8 minutes in the 3rd. Every time he touches the ball, something explosive happens. I mean, every single time. We gotta get him in early. Like, force feed him the ball. I think he is the 2nd best pass catcher. And I say pass catcher because I think our best pass catcher is our tight end Colson Loveland. If you're saying just receivers, I think Luther is our best receiver. I mean, obviously Rome is out right now, so that's hard to compare. But he's playing better than DJ. He's definitely playing better than Olamide. Jade is playing all right, but you're not expecting much from Jade. So we need Luther. We need Luther in early. Screen passes, whatever. I mean, there was one drop that he missed on like a RPO, which would have hit pretty well. But Luther is he's incredible. That was a great pick. Like, thinking about that, the Packers chose Golden over Luther, and we got him late. that steal the draft up there with Kamanunga. We have two great steals. We have to figure out a way to start faster because these teams are going to get up on us and they're not going to let us come back. And the Lions fortunately gave us a chance there, but we couldn't capitalize. I just overall don't think this team right now, like the team that I seen play today, overall just is not playoff ready. I don't know if you guys would agree, disagree. I don't know how you can disagree. Maybe if we get the 49ers last week, like if we play like that team, maybe we can compete. But the defense still isn't there. Caleb just has to score over and over again. Just couldn't do it today. Defense couldn't stop a nosebleed. Good teams are going to control our time of possession and just take advantage of our defense. Let me see if I have it. The time of possession, they had it by 10 minutes on us. 10 minutes they outscored us and like doubled our just total yards. It was bad. It was all just late game stuff that we managed to even make the game close. So good teams just won't let us do that. Teams are going to attack the middle of the field. It showed today. That's just our weakest point on our defense. Third down and middle of the field. Have to figure out a way to our linebackers step up in pass coverage. I don't think it was this big of a problem in the season earlier. I thought we were pretty good with Tremaine playing there. I just don't know what happened. TJ, he couldn't guard anyone. Jahmyr Gibbs, which I know Jahmyr, obviously it's a lot. It's a lot in man coverage or even zone. Jahmyr's very fast, very quick. It's hard to guard for a linebacker, all right? So whatever we have to figure out to step up, if like our safety has to step down, play more the middle of the field, something. And I guess every time we have to force pressure, which I thought we would have to force because we can't get pressure with four, and any time in the NFL that you cannot get pressure with four people, it's just you're going to get picked apart. Anytime we force pressure, got killed in the middle, bunch of backup offensive linemen, so it's just both of those. That's why anytime we set blitz, middle of the field is wide open. Even if we didn't, we had no pressure, and he could still just sit back there all day. The slow starts and conservative, we cannot have the slow starts. Just I cannot say it enough. In the playoffs, it's just not going to work. We can't be that conservative. I get we're the number one run team in the NFL, which is great, but if the run isn't working, we have to switch it up. And I know our whole offense goes to runs. The play action the run into play action. It's just it all works very well. We need to just get Caleb scrambling out. I mean, he missed a few throws, but he was still playing pretty well when he scrambled out later. His first time he really had a designed scramble out was in the third. So all that to say, we made good halftime adjustments. First drive, like all the plays that are designed for that. We had last year. All right, we all know last year we had a record for the most times we didn't score on the first possession. So this year we did really well on scoring. I know almost like the first month we just consistently scored on our first drive every time. And then now recently we just haven't been able to on any of our first drives. So I don't know what we have to figure out with our first drive play call, but we have to get Caleb in a better rhythm. Our first play of the game was that little out route, and I liked it because most teams would probably be expecting that run. So the out route was nice, but then we just didn't really do anything with it from there. Let me tell you who just killed us today. Jared Goff he was 27 for 42, 331 passing yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. I'm glad we got the interception. That was huge. At least Kevin Byard can go up. I think he has 7 interceptions. Playing phenomenal. I said in the last video we need to get him on a contract already. 1 or 2 years, fine with me. You have Amon-Ra St. Brown, 11 receptions, 139 yards. We could not stop him. Jahmyr Gibbs, 80 rushing yards, 19 carries. Every time he touched the ball, it feels like something would happen, something big. I think they had to have been averaging at least 4 yards a carry, if not more. Just could not stop him early. Couldn't really get any negative plays on him. We did have the stop on the trick play. The defense was ready for that. The David Montgomery Wildcat, they ran that over and over again. You had to expect that the pass was coming eventually. So that was on a crucial down. Defense stepped up at the end when it mattered. Offense played well at the end when it mattered. I think the overall thing was that Caleb intentional grounding. The snap, they'll have to ask him about it. I don't know if that is on the center, if that was on Caleb. He made a heads-up play by throwing it, but we just cannot get the intentional grounding. We have to get it to anyone, a receiver. I thought he played it smart, getting it, throwing it, but we just can't take the intentional grounding there because as soon as we did that, they were getting the ball back, and then I knew they would score. Amon-Ra again over the middle. Same thing we've been talking about the whole time. Just the middle of our defense, wide open to anyone. Just take your time. Whatever you need, whoever you want. Our leader in tackles was 8 with Kevin Byard. He's playing very well. we are going to be the second seed playing the Packers in the wild card round, so that'll be good. I like the Packers. I think we'll take them third out with the Packers, so we'll see what quarterback's going to be starting for them. I would prefer for Jordan Love to start, that we just have a better chance with him. Yeah, Jack Campbell, 11 tackles. Aiden Hutchinson, 1 sack. That 1 sack was quick. I guess it's not as bad as I thought. The offensive lineman didn't play too bad. We had our runs that were open up pretty well. Our red zone defense was pretty well. We had them 1 for 4, so it is what it is. The third down was 6 for 13, 50%. I don't know where that would stack up just on average. I thought it's a lot worse. I guess when it was third down, they had like huge plays. There was one play where Jamison Williams went over the middle, dropped it. If he would have caught that, I mean, he was gone. It was at least 25 yards. Definitely explosive play. But let's just talk about what actually matters about this game, like what we can take away. So obviously we are in the playoffs. That's for sure. We're going to play the Packers. That's for sure. I think the Lions made the blueprint to show how to beat us. You have to just step on our necks, attack the middle of the field, and just bully us because our defensive line just cannot handle it. They figured out how to slow Caleb down. We're just going to run the ball. If you can stop our run, we don't really have anything else. They really showed the blueprint how to beat us. That scares me. So we're going to have to make some huge adjustments before next week. I don't know exactly when we play. I know it's like the whole weekend of games, so I'll have to see if we're early or later. I really hope we can at least just win 1, maybe 2, depending on who will play. Our fans did show out today. You could really feel the momentum shift after the Jade Walker touchdown. You could hear everyone going crazy. It was really good. I think it's going to be a great atmosphere for us to play at home, so we'll have to use that to our advantage. We need to make adjustments earlier. We made adjustments, good adjustments at halftime, but we have to figure out the run's not working, have to change it to something else. Have to figure out what we can do to attack them. Just overall closing thoughts on it. Just have to play better, start faster. Can't play like this against great teams. The Lions are one of the better 8-8 teams, 9-8 team now. I don't think there's really any other comparable. They just have had some tough breaks, but they are a playoff team, but just injury-ridden, so we just have to play better. Good teams are going to take advantage of what we did. Looking forward and watch the Packers game. Defense, I don't know what we're going to have to do. Have to figure out something. Let's hope that Kyler Gordon coming back is a big difference. Let's hope that C.J. Gardner isn't hurt for the long term and he'll be there for the playoffs. Nahshon Wright really hasn't played well. I don't want to suggest taking him out because he's had such great takeaways, but if you get him moving laterally, teams can just take advantage of that all day. I would like to know your guys' opinion in the comments. I think I'll have another video just in the game preview for the Packers, just talking about keys to victory in that. Just wanted to hop on here, talk about instant reactions, and just say my thoughts. This is right after the game. At least we're the second seed. I know it might not be that important. I would much rather play the Packers than the 49ers or the Rams. Definitely would rather play the Packers than the Rams because Rams scare me. I said that last time. I think they are the best team other than the Seahawks. I guess it's 1A, 1B right there between them. I think those are the best two. Scary team is going to be the Eagles. Watch out for them. So I hope you guys have a great weekend, or had a great weekend, and now we're into the week. Just let me know what you guys think. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. I'm open to any conversations. I'll reply to all your comments. But thank you guys for watching, and have a great night.